Okay, obviously we got interrupted because I pressed the switch. Anyway, this is part 2. This is going to be a shorter part, just in case you're wondering about the numbers. Um, I really wasn't planning on making this short, a 2-part vlog. But anyway, yeah. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I started adding. Shut up. I started adding games. To my favorites, and because I don't want to look at the camera because I'm trying to think. In case you're wondering why I'm looking up, not directly at the camera. I'm not nervous or anything. Because I know it looks like I'm nervous, and it's kind of hard to concentrate on the doggone thing. Anyway, this is not like when I'm on the computer anyway. Yes, good Duke. Yes, see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, so what was I saying now? You might have noticed that, and but every time I do, I kind of add more music to it. Well, not kind of. I mean, I just do because generally I have a favorite list as a music list every time I start going. And I've actually had to remove some again, which that really annoys me every time that happens because I have some good music and I try not to keep like duplicate songs in there, but I used to just like do that as a, even though it was kind of a sort of duplicates. Well, it wasn't exactly the same, but I mean, it had the same song, but a different kind of video going on and everything. So, but anyway, it was a way I was supporting other people. I used to do that quite a lot. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll get back into Let's Playing, but right now, I just want to focus on doing things. I'm not really going to record up the XP anymore, because whenever I do games, I might just record it with a different computer or something, because technically speaking, every time I run into problems, because I never have the actual capacity to meet the good standards to actually record and not have any problems. And even when I stop recording, I still have some problems. So, I usually wind up in that kind of mess every time I try to bring in a recorder or something like that. So, I don't know, maybe something else, I don't know, but I just know that I don't want to, bag down the machine. I might, in the meantime, however, start using a different camera, and it will be better than this phone. Like I said, in some ways it is quality. It's just for vlogs anyway. But I'm going to use the camera until I get a way to get a program, because right now I have no way to get an actual program to record. And plus I need another computer because I don't want to sit there and have the recorder on the same computer that I'm actually doing that. So what I'll do is so I can set up Skype where I can actually record off of it. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't even remember how I did that. But I know I know that I had it set up for it, but I can't remember whether I muted the mic or not. That's one thing I'm trying to remember. So I think I had to mute the mic on one end, otherwise it would have backfeeded on me. Yeah, and I don't know if it was actually lagging while people were watching it or not. But I know the actual recording itself was lagging. I don't know if it was lagging on your end, but if you saw that, then that's because it was lagging. on the recording, not the actual end where I was actually playing in the game. Yeah, like the time when I actually recorded Minecraft off a different computer. Yeah, using Skype and XSplit, because you can do it without the actual Pro version. So, I mean, the only thing about Pro is that you actually have to go even further to even get more, where you can actually use Skype integrated without actually having to run the program separately, and then use the but you can still use it. Well, I guess that's how it works. I'm not sure. I've never actually gotten the next upgrade because I've never actually had the money. In fact, I've never had the money, and then I finally just went ahead and did it because I finally had it in the budget where I can finally get it. However, I no longer know if when they're going to be taking it out anymore, because it's supposed to be every 3 months. In fact, it was actually supposed to be a one-time payment for that, and I didn't really set it up for automatic. But they've been taking it down. Seems like almost 4 or 5 months prior to what it's supposed to be once you set it up automatically. Which I may have to cancel that because because XSplit is not really the best program in the world. It's actually good. Don't get me wrong. I was told that it is a good program in the world, but then come to find out there are other programs that actually do better and stuff. And it's like, well, Plus, I'm not gonna do any animating or anything like that. I might do that once I get like a bunch of followers and subscribers, a bunch. Say about 1 million or 100,000, somewhere in there. And what's this about people talking about the population of the world? There is a lot of people. There's not 700 people in the world. If that were true, then that would be a sad, lonely planet. Well, actually, I wouldn't know. But you're talking about a sad. How you going? Well, you're talking about only 700. There cannot be 700, and yet you've got more than 500 in the U.S. plus some. And somebody actually told me there are no black people in the UK. That's a freaking lie, because I've actually seen black people. Now, the fact that they're actually British is neither here nor there. Heck, there are actually black people that are Hispanic, and I'm not saying it to be racist, but I'm saying, seriously, they're actually Mexican. Actually, they speak Mexican because they were born Mexican, but the difference is they're black. And, it's like there's U.S. citizens. You might as well say that there was no black people in America or even in Canada, and there are Canadians that are black. And you're telling me that there's no black people. That's like saying there's no black people anywhere in the world. That's another thing you might as well say. Honestly, there are black people. And I'm not saying that to be racist, but this one dude that was in England told me, because he's sitting there talking about how I was a kid and all that, so there's no black people up there. I beg to differ because I've seen them. I've seen British black people. I've seen, even Scottish black people. There are all kinds. So don't tell me, sit there and tell me that there is no black people. Because if there is no black people, then where the hell have you been all your damn life? Have you been sitting in a gutter hole all your damn life? Because, obviously you have no job. You're talking about how you have a job. Well, obviously you've been in a gutter hole feeding off other people's internet. Because you're a sad, poor, pathetic existence. Then wants to sit there and criticize other people, and then turn around and tell other people these false accusations that there are no black people. If there are no black people, then why do we have black people? That's also another thing about, what about Indians? Are there no Indians up there? I beg to differ. There are British Indians. There are all kinds of people. There are even Mexican Indians. Even, there are even British Mexicans. And I'm going to tell you, if you tell me that there's no such thing as Indians or, German people, there were even black people that were German. And you're telling me that there's none. Dude, fucking get out of your damn hole. Excuse my language. Get out of your dang hole and get out there and look. Because there is people out there that are black. Don't sit there and claim accusations just because you've been sitting in your hole all your life talking about, because you think you know the world. You do not know the world. If you knew the world, you had any sense of it, you'd know that there were black people. You would not be saying that if you actually were there. Shush, this guy. I can't remember his name now. I finally got banned off the page. Whatever. So, what was it? No, the challenge for left on to approval or whatever, and I kind of got blocked from it or whatever. So, I officially talked to this guy because I was defending someone else. It was stupid. I should have never got involved. But he still have no right to sit there and say that there are no black people, because I have seen them. I'm not stupid. I'm not blind. Honestly. It just kind of grates on my nerves someone sit there and criticize everyone and then tell everybody a bunch of false claims. Maybe it does bother me in a way. But anyway. If you hear the swearing part, you might want to kind of skip it. Because I swear I'm not trying to swear. That guy needs to get a life, because seriously, he needs to go on and live a better life and quit harassing other people. Matter of fact, there was another guy who said that, there's always somebody out there saying something about something being racist. And even when people actually finally got into that and said, that's racist. No, it's not. They even try to prove it to these people. And these dumb idiots out there, even after that, these people that come on there and stuff on YouTube, they come up there and sit there and say that they're racist. Oh, what's next? Having a garage door is racist? That's racist. Or that's full retarded. If anybody's listening to this, can someone explain to me what the heck is a full retard? Or a half a retard? Or going full retard? Because, I've known a mentally challenged person, and that's what a retard is. And his name happened to be Michael Thomas French. But I don't know where he is in the world anymore. He was a childhood friend, I think. I knew him a long time ago. Way too many years ago. Now, since we separated, I don't know where it happened to him. Well, me and DVD can't be, but anyway, the point is, guys, I don't know what the heck is a full retard is, or going full retard. I didn't even know what the heck I ship it meant. Because, I only knew what ship and it meant separately. What it is they're talking about putting people together or whatever, some kind of thing. Somebody explain that to me. Some girl that, yeah, I know. I was going to say this is kind of silly of me, but yeah, she was jailbait. But I wasn't interested in her. Not by the slightest. Well, of course, she claimed to be that age, so I don't know. And all this doggone role-playing they call online, it's completely utterly disgusting. And they put it on the public, and it's like, you know, this old man's doing this, the odd word, if you know what I'm talking about, to this little girl. And I'm like, oh my God, really? And that's one of the things I don't get. Because there's a lot of things they say that the government owns this and that. They say that the government owns YouTube, and they're saying that the government. That's why I thought that the government owned YouTube, because someone said that. Because usually people are right, not always, but they usually are. And you know, there's supposed to be something about, you know, the Facebook, or no, I think it was something about, you know, following the regulations of the law or whatever, the government, for YouTube. And Facebook's supposed to be doing the same thing, except they let nudity slip past. Even though that they say no nudity, no porn, and they got porn up there. There's just people posting links, for crying out loud, and you can click on it. I don't click on it. I might have once, just with a different program, just to find out if it was real, fake, or had a virus. Because with the program I had, yeah, it wasn't all that a bag of chips, and it wasn't safe for the computers, which is a good thing I used that program. Otherwise, that the virus would have gone through and ate up my computer. So there you go. Well, that's it, guys. I'm sorry about the part 2 being long. I don't like doing part 2s. I might combine them together. I don't know. Actually, no, I won't, because I don't have a way to do that. Because it's on a phone. I may be not doing the intros anymore because the copyright laws are getting back and forth way more than usual. Necro actually had some bonus. He actually played a game that I played, except that the difference is, I guess it's PC, and it has a different outlook on everything. The only difference is that that part, it was called Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, and none of it explains anything. And the beginning is kind of like the way it was when I had it, and so was the ending. The only difference being is it a lot of the way through. Yeah, there was things that were different. See, I had to jump up on bridges and stuff, and there was a very high hill. There was no, I don't remember if there was any leveling up, but I know for a fact that the ending is the same exact way. That you can either fight. See, the thing is though, is that I did both endings. Now there wasn't anything about being a good or bad. I think in the good one he survived or something. I can't remember. It's been too long since I actually played mine. God, that was a pain. I had to, and you know, I had this cube that I got. It was very difficult. There was one of them that I never could get, and it was at one of the beginning levels. I tried everything I could to jump up and down. There was just no way to get it. There was no way to go back to the levels either to even get that. So anyway, and then yeah, I had a heck of a time. I was like, I swore left and right. And I mean, you thought that was bad when I just said the F word. Believe me, you didn't want to be there when I was swearing. I was just like off the walls. I can't remember where I did it. That probably sounded wrong, but I don't mean like that. I mean, like, when I went out to, I forget what I'm talking about the place where I was at when I actually played the game. I don't even remember where that was at. I just know I had a heck of a time trying to get this one cube, and it was kind of more of a way to get to it, but it was still difficult. The only difference between that one and the other one was there was no way to get up there. I mean, I tried piling boxes upon boxes, and there was just no way getting to that one. I was thinking hopefully I'd get back and get it later. But there was no coming back. I think there was a coming back, but when I did come back, it wasn't there. Yeah. Go Dookie. That probably sounded nasty. Anyway, so life's been great. Other than the casual, putting up with stuff that I've had to put up with. Yeah. And there's some new couches down here. I had to get rid of one couch. Because I forget what was wrong with it. But yeah, it's gone now. It was all one of them. It was actually an old couch that actually happened to do with was it a couple that had did with this guy's mother, and they'd been trying to get rid of her forever. He didn't want to get rid of it. He was so stubborn. And basically, what happened was, yeah, finally got rid of it, but, we wound up getting it, and then, what has happened? But we got rid of it a different way, though. We didn't actually give it to someone else. Wanted to put it in the trash and stuff. Scavenging the wood just to make some good parts, The rest of it was in no condition to really be all that. So, I mean, right there, this is part of it right there. These cushions right here. Yeah, that's about all that's left of that couch, technically. Well, the pattern of it anyway. The wood, I really can't say what happened to the wood. Because I don't know. All I know is, don't even think about it. Anyway, there's I don't know what the heck this is about. But there's supposed to be a wood, these boxes right here. Set. I forget what the name of it is for, but I think it's something to do with planting plants or whatever. She got one over here for some odd reason. I don't understand it. And if you notice, that is Anna's pan right there. Yeah. It's being used as a water dish. Don't ask me why. I mean, that was something that Anna brought here to use for cakes and stuff. Don't end up getting used as a water bowl. Just because. What else can we talk about? If you notice that the truck has some wood on it, definitely. Just to kind of haul. Oh, you can't see that very well because of the dirt on the glass. But the truck itself, I saw that we can haul stuff with it. better than we've ever been able before. Makes it a little bit easier, I guess. Personally, I don't know. And, well, so this. It's getting much better every time we work on it, because we've had a lot of problems when we had to bring it up here. It wasn't too bad that we couldn't make it up here. It's just, the brakes were bad, stuff. How to get that fixed? Now we're worrying about a battery for it. But hopefully we get this trailer going and be able to get some other things we need to get down from some other place. And that's about it. This trailer is about, it's not even it come off of actually a truck, but I'm talking about financially. Otherwise it's getting better wise. It actually had a topping to it that kind of broke down on us. We had to get rid of it. And when we had it, it had a bunch of tires, and the tires were really bad on it. I was like, "Sheesh, man!" We got it from assured us there was nothing wrong, and it had, and it was infested with a bunch of bugs that we did not know about until afterwards. It was like a nest haven. Get that fixed. Working on our own little project here and there just so we can get other things done. As like some people like to say, put their ducks in a row. Anyway, I am sorry about the cussing, and I'm sorry about making this into a two-parter. Well, that's the way things go. Unfortunately, I had to stop the video. We didn't mean to. It wasn't something that necessarily had to be done, but it was just done on accident. See how long? Wow. You can barely see that. This is one of those, that's one of those dang plate mats, or doggone plate mats. Looks pretty nice. Let me get it out for you. It's all, I don't know what the deal is with this, but you see it now, because I got the light on it. Yep. I just like to try to fill up the time with something to talk about. As far as Let's Play goes, I said final update, and this doggone thing, I swear to you, I did not mean to put 2 L's in there. Actually, I wasn't even trying to put 2 L's in there. The doggone thing just registered as 2 L's, and I didn't even put that there. So I had to re-edit that. I had to do it like twice in order to get it done, because for some reason it decided to put 1K in there and to make it capital. I was like, that's not what I wanted to do. So, anyway, I've got to end this because this is going on too long. This is probably an hour long together. I don't know. The other one was almost 30 minutes or so. Sheesh. Or, the first part of this vlog, I didn't want to put it into a two-part anyway, like I said. So anyway, thank you all for watching and listening to me ramble on about crap. I shouldn't probably crap. Sorry for that word. Anyway. Peace and peace out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I'm kind of borrowing that from someone else, but I see a lot of people actually. There's no real copyright losses. I can't do that, but it's me. So there you go. Alright, guys, and hey, thank you all, and stay in school for all those kids out there. See y'all later. It's your host, the Black Ink, signing off.